You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shitty, my bros rock.
Let's freaking go. Welcome back to our college football revamped dynasty with the Marshall Thundering Herd. Season 2 is officially here. I am so fired up to be back with this team, back making content on this game. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. If you missed the Season 1 off-season live stream, I have the VOD up on the channel. So you can go back and watch, see how we handled recruiting, see how we set up the depth chart, take a look at who we're playing for the season, all of the above. It was an awesome time, and thank you to everyone who came into the chat and helped me make decisions. I had a blast, and we will definitely be doing more of those streams in the future. Okay, it's time to shift our focus to this season. Some changes to the staff to start Season 2. Mike Stoops is coming over as our new defensive coordinator. Stoops! Yeah, you're right. The younger brother of legendary head coach from Oklahoma, Bob Stoops. Mike comes to us as a level 20 defensive coordinator, so he has a ton of skill levels already unlocked, and it's going to help take our defense to the next level. Then on the offensive side, Gunter Brewer is our new offensive coordinator. He has a fantastic resume, having coached guys like Des Bryant and Justin Blackman in college. And I did some research. This is actually his second time in Huntington. He previously spent time from 96 to 99 as the wide receivers coach at Marshall. And who do you think he coached? The one and only Randy Moss. So we're excited to have Coach Brewer back on the staff. After an impressive 12-1 start in his first season, Coach Mayo was given a 6-year extension. He will be sticking in Huntington for a very long time. The goals haven't changed, however. Win the conference, elevate the program. He's been given the seal of approval from the AD and the president. Now let's see if he can do it. Taking a look at our preseason polls. After losing to Michigan in the national championship, Bama is back on top to start our new year. Preseason #1 for the Crimson Tide, 99s across the board, A+s in every category. They are going to be an absolute force this season. Lots of big names and usual suspects in the top 10. However, Iowa State is probably the biggest surprise. They come in at number 3, and our Week 1 opponent makes an appearance, coming in at number 15, the NC State Wolfpack. Marshall, not in the top 25 despite bringing back so many big names. We check in at number 32. Disappointing, but we're going to have an early chance to show we belong in the top 25. This week, we welcome the NC State Wolfpack to Huntington. A+ offense, A- defense, A overall for the team. Awesome to have a top 15 matchup to start up the year. Then next week, we're home for the Battle of the Bell, hosting OU. And then in week 3, we're headed up to the Mitten to go see Sparty, number 7. So we're definitely going to get tested here to start the early part of this season. It's time to get it going. Man, oh man, it feels so good to be back in the Joan. Huntington, West Virginia is the spot for our season opening matchup. Thundering Herd, NC State. NC State getting our day started at the 25. Motion man, tight end across the formation. Leary. Play fake, throw over the middle. Irving Johnson Jackson with the deflection. Feels good to see Jackson getting some play already. You guys know Drayton and Johnson were huge for us. Safety play so key in this defense. Jackson, Magic Jackson, as we called him in the offseason stream, already off to a good start.
Nope.
Draw on 3rd and 9. Eli Neal is all over it. NC State, quick 3 and out. First time we're going to see Grant Wells on the new season. 1st and 10, deep drop. Continuing to drop. Throwing it, and it's intercepted. His first throw of the season is going the other way. Harris with a wonderful play, able to cover both the underneath guy and the rookie Bass. Golly. Okay, and just like that, NC State's got the ball again. Their second possession. Rooks in motion. Leary, play fake, throws it behind the line to Knight. Fights off 2, but Bell is there. 2-yard loss. How cool is his name? Bam Knight. -2 there. 2nd and 12, give goes to Knight. Gilmore drags him down. Great play by the corner. 3rd and 10 for the second time already. Last time they went draw play. Let's see what NC State has dialed up here. Leary, well protected, decides to throw off the back foot, and on the run, he's wild. 2 massive stands by the Marshall D to start this game. Let's see if Grant Wells can protect the ball. Zone read on first down, fights off a tackle for 4. Obviously, we've got such high hopes for Wells and Ali and the rest of this offense this year. Protecting the ball is going to be at a premium for us. And of course, you hate to see it on the very first chance we get. Wells throws his INT to start the day as he finds Miller in the left flat, 8 yards. Devin Miller taking over for Xavier Gaines in this offense as TE1. Good to see him getting involved early as Ali wiggles up the middle for a first down. Wells, smarter, stronger, a little bit more experienced. Ali, bigger, faster, stronger. Big things on the horizon for both of those guys. Corey Gamage, Talik Keaton, both of those guys back as well. If you missed the offseason stream, John Bass, the true freshman wide receiver, is going to get some heavy play as Wells keeps it on the play action for a first down. I feel like we've got 3 really good receivers, an elite halfback, an elite quarterback, decent depth at tight end. Offensive line is going to be the piece of this puzzle that I think we struggle with the most. I'm really curious to see how they hold up in protection. 7 yards for Keaton, his first touch. Already across midfield at about the 35 of NC State, who comes in with a really, really talented roster. Letter grade-wise, they are much better than we are, but that's why they play the game. Wells making some changes at the line, sets a protection. Bunch formation right. Wells drops back, looks up, deflected. Keaton caught it for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Talik Keaton off the tip. I thought for sure this ball was going to get intercepted. Great seam route, a little underthrown, maybe thrown to the inside, but Keaton catches it off the tip, and we're in for 6. What an incredible start for this offense. Wells with some questionable throws, but hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Leary gives to Knight. Great run off the left edge for 5. If you guys have been following this series, you know Talik Keaton has been on my hit list for a long time for his inability to hang on to the ball, but he makes a great play there on the tip. Obviously, Grant Wells didn't put that ball exactly where he wanted it, but I think it was still a really good read, and we're lucky to get 7 off of that one as Leary keeps it on the zone read. He bounces off a tackle and gets drugged down for 4. That should have been a tackle for loss. Leary is returning as their starter from last year, had 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, threw for 3,000 yards. They've not really had him opening it up so far as Knight gets a big hole on the right side for a first down. I know traditionally NC State has had moments where they've been good. I'm sure they're very happy to be back into the top 25 at 15, but I'm not really sure how explosive they are as Eli Neal meets Leary in the backfield. Tackle for loss. He's already got 2. NC State finding themselves behind the sticks a lot. 2nd and 12. Turns, gives to Knight. He's got nowhere to run. Shane Simmons, Brandon Drayton, and Nazeeh Jackson. All 3 of those guys are off as starters from last year, but the rest of the D returns, including that man, Eli Neal. Really excited to see how this defense takes the next step with so many returning starters, including all of the impact players, as the first quarter is going to come to an end. 7-0 Marshall. Start of the second quarter here. Quick 7-step drop for Wells, who's now in scramble mode. Gets tripped up, but I think he's got enough for the first down. He does. You've got Coach Stoops coming in, now taking over defensive coordinator role. Really excited to see what his levels do, giving these players a boost, how he coaches these guys up each week. Wells looking deep up the seam to Miller. He leaps and catches it. 40 yards for Devin Miller. Go make a play, big dog. So good to see Devin Miller in the starting role. That's exactly the type of play we wanted Gaines to make all last year. Happy to see 83 out there making plays. I see you, brother. I've referenced it before about this series. I've actually gotten a chance to DM and talk to a couple of the players in real life. Devin Miller being one of them. He's awesome. Go check him out on Twitch. He streams on Twitch, plays a lot of Madden. Super cool dude. Hopefully we get a chance to put him into an episode in the future. How cool would it be to actually have Devin Miller be a part of this series with us for a little bit? We'll see. I've talked to him a little bit about it. We'll see what we can do. That's our first catch for John Bass. True freshman, gets his first grab in his career, 7 yards. John Bass, a 4-star prospect, really solid athlete. He's not quite going to be Willie Johnson. No one really is. But I think he's going to be a great addition to this receiver room as Gamage gets 9. I think it's just going to be so helpful for Grant Wells to have another guy who can come in and actually make plays for him in the passing game. As he checks to a run, 1st and 10, turns and gives up the middle to Ali, who fights forward for 6. From just inside the 10 on 2nd and 4, Grant Wells running out of time, looking to run, and he gets tripped up. He's actually going to go down for a sack. Caught behind the line of scrimmage on that one. 3rd and 5 from about the 9 upcoming. Wells, empty. Full shotgun. Looks, dumps down to Miller, who pushes his way forward across the first down. He's not to the end zone, but what a play, Devin Miller. This has been the Devin Miller drive big time, showing his value already and why he should have been getting some more snaps last year as Grant Wells scores this one from 2 yards out. Zone read keeper, his first touchdown on the year. Nice bounce back for Wells after the early turnover. 14-0. Seven Nation Army has the Joan rocking. Marshall up 14-0. Leary throwing it underneath. Bow plan breaks it up. 5:04 left to go in this first half. Shotgun. Draw to Knight. He's got a little room. Fighting with Neal. He gets drugged down for 4. As we mentioned at the top, Hardiman and E.J. Jackson starting at safety. We also have Rasheed Price in at defensive tackle as this one's bobbled. Micah Abraham getting some starting experience. Breaks this one up. Marshall getting the ball back. Starting this drive at the 40. Play fake to Ali. Play action. Throws right. Bass hit as he tries to make the catch. Incomplete. That ball to Bass just a little late. A little too tight on the sideline. Good coverage. Inside give to Ali. Shakes a man with the juke. Gets 4. Wells in shotgun. Settling. Now feeling some pressure. He's going to scramble. He's got a little room. Breaks to the outside. 10 yards and a first down, Grant Wells. Marshall leading the first down numbers. 9-2 against the Wolfpack so far. Sweep to Ali. Short pickup. Looking to go screen. John Bass coming back for the ball. His momentum brings him back. -5. This one much tougher. 3rd and 12 upcoming. I have no idea what happened. Wells didn't even go into a drop back. I think he fumbled the snap. It was almost like a quarterback sneak. Weird. We hate to see it, EA. Not sure what happened to Grant Wells. Let's just call it a fumbled snap. That drive stalls out as Leary looks left, lobs. Micah Abraham for back-to-back plays. Makes a nice deflection. Abraham played well last year in a reserve role. He's stepping in for Corey McCoy, getting some CB2 reps. Also, Leanthony Williams, that's really who he's taking over for. I expect teams to go at Abraham early and often, especially with Gilmore still on this roster. 3rd and 6. Leary, run play to Knight. Looking left, Bell hits him and he's short. 4th and inches, Hardiman and Jackson in there. Marshall does take the timeout. We force the punt. Now we've got the ball at the 45 with an opportunity. Quick comeback for John Bass. 11, trying to preserve our timeouts. We are going to go hurry up here. Wells in shotgun. Looks over the middle. John Bass unable to haul it in. Really good to see Bass getting a lot of targets here early. 2nd and 10, short throw to Keaton. 3rd and 8. Keaton's play on 2nd down does stop the clock. Lofting to Bass. He's got the first down. John Bass with the sure hands. Clutch play, freshman. Wells identifies pressure coming. Switches the play. Still switches the play. Checking to a pass, 35 seconds. Wells, pressure holds up. He finds McMillan over the middle. 17 yards for Caleb, his first catch. Timeout. I absolutely love that. Coach Mayo giving his quarterback more and more responsibility. Does a nice job at the line checking. Wells stands in the pocket, lobs to the end zone. Devin Miller, it is intercepted. What a heck of a play in the end zone. This ball just sits up there a little too long. The safety's unable to get underneath it. I swear we can't score at the end of the half. I suck. And that is going to do it for our halftime score. Marshall, got to be happy to be up 14-0. As we get the 3rd quarter started, Marshall taking over, getting the ball to start the 2nd half. Ali gets the ball. 8. Got to give it to 22. Ali with only 6 carries in the first half. Wells with 2 interceptions. I think you see where this is going. Ali left, Ali right until we get it. I can already hear you guys in the comment section. Kimbro, stop throwing the ball so much. Establish the run. We're going to. 2nd and 2. As the run game, 3 straight to start this drive. Motioning Bass in tighter. Wells, inside give to Ali, huge hole. Bass with a great block on the 3rd level. Ali's out for 22 yards. Bass is fired up. He gets 2 big blocks on that particular play. Love to see it. Ali does what Ali's gonna do, but I love John Bass getting involved in the run blocking game. I think that's huge for a freshman in his development. Play action, Wells under pressure instantly. He's gonna go down for a loss of 5. Left guard, left tackle, a complete revolving door. We hate to see it. 2nd and 15, play action. Let's see if the protection holds up. It does not do it very well. Wells scrambling, takes a huge shot. Oh, Jesus, Grant, please slide. Obviously, we won't go very far if 8 is out of the game with a concussion. So 3rd and 15 here. Hanging in there. Delivers a strike to Gamage, who gets hit. Wow, what a great tackle right at the sticks. 4th and 1. This is going to be our first opportunity to see true freshman kicker Kevin Hayes from 39. Bang, bang. He drills it. 17-0 Marshall. NC State got to put together a drive here. Down 17-0. Leary throws this one way out of bounds. Leary, a putrid 2 of 8 to start the game through the air. Inside give to Person Jr. He leaps over a defender, and it is a foot race. And it is a foot race we are not going to win. Pearson Jr. to the house. There's their scoring drive. No clue what happened here. Nobody at the 2nd level or the 3rd level, and Person is off to the races. 17-7. Okay, defense gives up a huge play. Here we are, 17-7. And it's time for a little more Ali as he scampers for 10. Marshall with 15 first downs. NC State has only 2, but they're still in this game as we get another handoff to Ali up the left side, falling forward for 16. Hey, you've got to give me some credit. We identify when Ali needs to get the ball. Gamage on the jet sweep. Let's see if we can get him to the edge. He cuts it up. 3 yards. Wells checks the play on 2nd and 7. Didn't like what he saw after the jet sweep. Decides to sit. Looks left, finds Miller in space. Short pickup. 3rd and 3 upcoming for Marshall, right across the midfield stripe. Quarterback counter bash up the middle for Wells. He's got 7 and a first down. To be honest, I'm surprised this NC State defensive line hasn't put up more of a fight against our questionable offensive line. Ali's found holes and had holes, only 2 there. I just really thought they would have had more of an answer for our run game. They just have not been able to slow us down. Inside give to Ali. Look, he's just rumbling. He's going 7 yards before he's touched. 11 more for Ali. That's now 110 yards on 13 carries. Wells, bubble screen to Miller. Get him in space. Big man rumbles. Cuts inside 13 yards. Tight end bubble screen? Yeah. And inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 16. Ali, left edge. Weird hit. Gets 3. Wells checks at the line. 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Running out of time, running out of space. Wells is going to go down. What a great play by the defensive end, Wilson. Wow, he chased down Grant Wells on the edge. Gets the shoestring. Some serious speed. Marshall 5 of 7 on 3rd down. 3rd and 15 is what they face here. Wells sits, looks, finds McMillan. Tries to shift his way upfield. He's only got 9. Marshall will take their field goal. 7 Nation Army getting them fired up. 27 is our score. Marshall tacks on 3 more. Hopefully they can stop the explosive play as Leary freaking takes a quarterback zone keeper 20 yards up the middle. Another big play on the ground, unfortunately, for NC State. Leary in the pistol. Under pressure, dumps this one to Jane, who falls out of bounds. Now 3 of 9 passing for Leary. Ooh, 2nd and 3. Speed option to the right. He's going nowhere. Owen Porter. Huge play. His first tackle for loss on the year. That comes at a big time. 0 of 5 on 3rd down. 3rd and 7 upcoming for Leary and his crew. Sits, well protected. Throwing, Gilmore's there. Swats it down. Should have been an INT, but that'll force a punt. Check that. No punt. 4th and 7. Obviously do or die time. They've got to keep a drive alive. Leary. Quickly, out to the outside. Carter fights off. I think he's short. Devin Carter only goes for 6. He needed 7. Turnover on downs. Incredible sequence there. Marshall takes over on downs. As the wide receiver comes up just short. Quick. Out to Bass. What a great play this was. Play action comeback. John Bass fired up. He's got 5 catches. Look at this great throw. Great anticipation. Well before he's out of his break. Bass able to hold on. Ooh, love that. 357 yards of total offense for Marshall. Hoping to add to it. Ali getting swallowed up in the backfield. 2nd and 12 upcoming. Play clock winding down. 6:05 left to go in the 4th quarter. Wells with a deep drop, lobs up top to the end zone, underthrown, knocked away by Tanner Ingle. Brings McMillan into the backfield in motion. He's got a triple option. Wells under pressure, takes a huge shot. McMillan's got the edge and a first down. Wow, what a call to go triple option to McMillan. Absolutely incredible play call on 3rd and long, and it works out. Triple option, I really just was calling that to get into field goal range, but I'll take the first down. 2nd and 7 from about the 11.5. Wells in shotgun, rolling out right. Running out of time, throwing up the field, and he's got John Bass. Bass, who never stops working back to the ball for his receiver, finds himself open at the goal line, hits the front pylon. Damn, true freshman, I love to see it. Keeping the play alive, and he gets hugged by his teammates. First career TD, John Bass. And that changes the dynamic of things here. 27-7. NC State not having a good day through the air. Now it's time they throw it. First down, 8 yards for Sands there on first down. 2nd and 2. Leary, shotgun. Steps up into the pocket, lobs. Thomas has it. He's got enough for the first. Trying to get it going in the air. Leary, shotgun. Under pressure, throws this away. Great coverage on the back end. Front four starting to get a little bit of pressure as they look to set up the screen. Bowers, I thought, was there for a second, but he gets blocked. Johnson Jackson and Eli Neal knock Bam Knight out of bounds, but not after 15. Great 15 yards for Bam Knight on that last one. Leary. Throwing. Micah Abraham is there. That ball underthrown by Leary. Abraham says, give me that. We love to see it. We were just talking about him. He's got to take over for Lee Anthony and McCoy. And here he is in his first game starting at corner, making big plays. Marshall able to run the clock down, get in the victory formation. That is going to do it. 27-7. Marshall takes care of business. Damn, feels good to get a top 15 upset home win. Grant Wells with the player of the game. I think it might have been Ali if you're asking me. But hey, we love to see it. And now taking a look at our team stats, 27-7 is our score. Marshall with 22 first downs to NC State's 6. 402 against 202 in terms of total offense. They only had 77 yards passing. They were 0 of 7 on 3rd down. Meanwhile, we were 60%. 0 for 2 on 4th down. Man, we just completely turned it up on defense. We lost the turnover battle because, that's how I do. But otherwise, I thought we played a heck of a game from start to finish. I thought we controlled it from the rip. 22 minutes of time of possession to 9. Come on. Player stats. Grant Wells goes 20 of 26. 216, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 76% completion. That's a very Grant Wells stat line. Gets sacked 4 times. Obviously, we want to stop turning the ball over, but I thought he played really well and kept the drives alive. Looking at halfbacks, rushing the ball, Ali goes for 131 on 19 carries, a 6.8 average, one of his strongest games of his career. Really good start to his season. We love to see it for Ali. Receiving, we were led by Devin Miller. His 5 catches, 71 yards, averaging 14.2. Obviously, that long of 40. I thought Devin Miller was really, really nice. A good complimentary receiver for us. Excited to see what he does in his starting role. John Bass, 6 catches, 53 yards, got himself into the end zone. I thought he had a really good day. I'm really excited to see where the true freshman goes. And Talik Keaton off the tip got us going. 3 catches, 38 yards. Happy with the production in the air. Defensively, we were led by Eli Neal. His 8 tackles, far and away, led the team. All 8 of his were solo. Gilmore Hardiman also got in there with 3. Tackles for loss, we had a lot. Eli Neal had 2. Dayton Smith had 1. Tyreek Bell and Owen Porter also had 1. Dayton Smith had a sack in that final drive. Michael Abraham, his interception. Certainly we want to turn the ball over way more than we did. 2 deflections for Abraham. Jackson got 1 and Gilmore got 1. We don't usually talk about the kickers, but true freshman Kevin Hayes drilled both of them along of 39 and was perfect on his extra points. Shout out to the young guy. Big time win for our Thundering Herd as we get the top 15 upset at home. Certainly a nice feather in the cap to say that the 12-1 season from last year was not a fluke. The win against Louisville in the end of the season of the bowl game, not a fluke. We are here 4-0 against ACC teams. OU is up next in week 3. The battle for the bell is on the line. I appreciate the love and support on this series. You guys are the bomb. I'll catch you in the next part. Until then, stay safe. Peace.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade,